and welcome along and welcome back to Marwell Manor. Today we are heading up to field 15, which currently we don't have anything planted in. So we're going to be getting our... actually, before we do this, we are going to be getting this planted. What we need to do, though, is this tractor, as you remember, ran out of fuel last time. I've managed to get a little bit of fuel into it, but it does need refilling. So we're going to head back and just fill this up. But yeah, we're going to be, while we'll do that, we're going to go and check out the level of, or what we got in our crop rotation that we're going to be planting in this field. So if we just pull up to here and refill this, and while this is refilling, let's have a look in here and see what we've got. So we know that we have put canola on our main field. We do want to put oats in this one, so that is what we currently have set up. And if we have a look actually at our map, we can see that field 18 is a massive field of canola, so that is all good. This is now full of fuel, which is great news. And we can get this back and rolling. So we're going to set this on course play because we want to get this running on its own, which should be good and work well for us. The other thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be using our other tractor to go and collect up the hay bales that we've got about, because we need to do that. And then we might go and work on our on getting what we've got in the silage clamp sorted, which will be good. So let's we want this, we want course generation, we want field 15, current vehicle position, we want it to do clockwise because we want to end up here. Starting direction, we want to do north south. We'll see what it generates automatically. Bypass islands, yes. We want to do circle, no skip row. We're 9 meters. We want to do 2 headland passes. Clockwise, we want to do the up downs first. Headland corners smooth, which we need to do for this kind of trailed cedar. So let's generate our field course. And there we go. Pretty good field course, to be honest. Quite happy with that. Starting point is not too far from us. So yeah, let's crack on with this. And that is over this way here, which is, yeah, very good. And looking at where it is, we've actually matched up with our headland quite well as well. So, first waypoint, we're in forwards and... Oh, no. Let me switch that. First waypoint, drive course. There we go. So that's folding out now. And is off. And is planting oats, which should be perfect for us. Yeah, we need this for the straw more than anything else, and the oats themselves will sell well. We don't actually need any of that crop for that. So let's switch over to our other tractor, which is here, which is left from where we were last time. We're going to leave our bale spike on because of what we're doing, and. Yeah, so this is here. Now, somebody pointed out in the comments last time there is a mod which we should have had in here that got released as part of the. It got released as part of the competition, the mod contest, which was really good, which we should have had, and I wish I'd got and then didn't, which really annoys me. Which was the bale shredder. Would have been absolutely perfect for what we were trying to do last time, because it has a conveyor on it, so we could have shredded the bales and put the conveyor straight into the point. So that would have just been perfect. But what we're doing today, we've actually returned the auto stacker last time. So the plan today is that we're going to take this around this field. It's mostly around the edge. We've got these. We're going to be connecting and disconnecting on a fairly regular basis and just stacking bales on this bale trailer. I've not stacked square bales on this bale trailer, on the IT runner like this, since FS19, so it's going to be really interesting for me doing this on here. But yeah, the IT Runner is a fantastic trailer, and I do really like it. Now, I have a feeling in 15, the one I had didn't have the bit on the back. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting because it's going to be tight, whichever way I do it. So, let's line this up and get these on here. Now, we need to get these off because we don't want to fall foul of any rain coming. There we go. Yeah, so if we did that, that would not be good. And they should fit. We should be able to fit all of the hay bales that we have kicking about at the moment onto this. That would be that would work very well for us. So there we are. And that's there. And I'm a better bale stacker than I was in 15. So, yeah. We should have a better way of doing this at the moment. There we go. I want to take on... There's a thing at Agritechnica next week. Which is a bale stacking competition the Giants are running. At the stand. I'm hoping I might get to have a go at it. That would be pretty cool. I don't know how likely that is, but we may have a go. Yeah, you see, this isn't going to fit more than 2 bales here, and so I've never quite got that on that. Why that is like that. Go over the top of this bale and into it like this, and there we go. Yeah, because you can't get one on the end. I'd have to. Well, I might be able to spike one in the end, but I you know, it's gonna be a weird way of stacking it to do it that way. But yeah, it needs one on the back. But there's no way on this version of the IT Runner to get rid of that back one. To get rid of those back spikes, which means that they just kind of sit there. In the way. You can't get that bale overlap at the back. There we go. We're going to use this one actually to push those front 2 bales back on that have slipped out of place. There we are. But we will fit more bales on if we do that. If we do go and put one on end on at the back. I don't think anybody in real life would do that. Right, do we have a close bale? Yes, we have a close bale over here we can do this with. And yeah, so in the end, and up and round, and you've got to be careful because it's more liable to fly off at this position, but it does at least allow you to get 5 bales level on here for this. Which is which is what we're after. Just nudge that back on. There we go. Right, that's on there. And then what we'll do is we'll hook this back up and head round for some more bales. Can we get, how high can we end up getting this stacked is a good question. Now, I don't actually need to put the PTO on this because all we're doing is pulling this around the field. And what I do want to do is go like that and lock our bales on. Disconnect, and it's just quicker for us to connect and disconnect in this way and pick up 2 bales. It would have been even quicker if I'd kept the bale trailer, but we returned it and we lost no money returning it. It basically cost us 57. It cost us nothing to use that bale stacker. Whereas had we kept it beyond that first day, then it would have, which is a really interesting thing if you're looking to sort of treat stuff as a demo. If you've got the money to buy it and return it, and then that is basically you've demoed that piece of equipment. And I quite love that. I love that you don't lose any money if you don't use it for ridiculous hours, or you use it less than a day, then you'll make you won't lose any money doing that. Now I think we might have more than one trailer's worth here. There we go. Second bale on. We'll hook back up at the front. Yep. We'll hook back up here. There we go. Yeah. This is the point at which having a third tractor again would be useful. Because, yeah, we're then in a position where we don't have this problem of having to hook and unhook. Now these ones I think we might go and run a little bit further afield and get all of these. So around here. So this is more likely, I think, to be a bit of a straight video today. We're going to go around the field. We've not got a huge amount of jobs to do beyond these two jobs that we're actually doing. So collecting up these bales and seeding field 15. It is late spring, so it is the last day for us to get oats in. So that's what I really was worried about, how close we were leaving field 15 to actually getting the crop into it. But we are in a good place. We are actually getting it in there. That should get done today. That will mean that will be ready. It'll be a fairly late harvest on it. It's not going to be an early harvest for the year on it. But yeah, it will do us well. It will bring in the money, which is what we're after. I think we're only going to be able to go. We're not going to be able to go that high on this. We're certainly not going to get all of the the hay bales we've got on this field. So my next question is, because these have not diminished. These only actually diminish if it rains on them. We have to, yeah, they have to be collected up this game day. So we're probably going to do one load in this video and sort. And then I may have to do a load off camera just to make sure we have this all collected up. Basically, I'm looking to give you guys the general idea of what I'm doing with this and how we're doing it. It's going to be, yeah, so it's going to be 15 bales that we're going to be able to get off just by doing this, which is good news. We may be able to get 20. Oh, not if I do that, though. Yeah, that's not good. I didn't mean to hit those like that. So I need to pop around the other side, just nudge those two back, because otherwise that is going to cause us problems. We could possibly go 4 high if our... if this will reach. I don't think this will reach that high though. But it is, as I said, we could have fit at least another 4 bales on here. If, oh, no, back. And give it a good shove. There we go. Right, that's a little bit far off the other side. So we'll just give it a shove back. And then it doesn't look quite so untidy doing this. And we're going to go and put all these bales in the far shed, I think. We have got a little shed, and I think we might start using that for some of our equipment. I'm still sort of trying to decide how to use the sheds on this farm. And I'm kind of intrigued as to how the actual owners of this farm use the sheds on here, because it does seem to be a little bit of a weird setup. Right, so I'm going to put this bale, we're going to put one on the front. We've got 5 bales down the bottom of the field there, and that will clear off a good section of this field doing that. So around we go. in here. And as I said, it's going to be far more of a straight up video today, I think. Which is a little bit to do with time constraints. But I like doing the straight up videos every so often. Just because, you know, it makes for a show of exactly what goes into doing these. There we are. And plus, if we do too much of the same thing, it's not always good. So that's that one on. We'll hook this up. Yeah, and we don't, as you can see from this, we don't really want to go more than 3 high. That's not wise on this. Oop. There you go. Strap them on. Now what we can do is we can actually get 16 bales back. We'll be able to get 4 more on here. So we've got 5 bales down this side. We'll get 4 more on here, and we'll take this into the middle. There we go. And I'm actually going to take those straps off. Now this is a little bit of a danger, but if I don't do that, our first strap is going to get in the way. So we could have just undone the first strap, to be honest. Right, there we go. Get this up. I think that's as good a place as any. There we are. Right, let's get that back up. Nice to take a picture. And out. Yeah, when I said I was really doing a straight up, this really is a straight up. Right, that one. Now that's a bit high. That may fall off that bale. We'll see in a moment. But yeah, that may not go down well. Yeah, I don't think we could really do... yeah, I don't think we'd be very able to do a 4th stack. I think it would be a bit difficult for us. So, yeah, we'll get this in. As I said, we will come back and get the rest. There aren't that many more on the field. I think we've probably got 1 or 2 more runs to do here. Which is not bad at all. There we go. I'll just hit that up like so. Well, I thought I had... Interesting. I thought I had another bale. I thought I had 5 bales here. Where is... Oh, yeah, there's 2 down the bottom now. That explains things. Right. So we'll put that there. Then we'll go and get one of these so we can put it on the back. And I think I'm going to have a look and see if I can customize and pull that last section off. I think I double checked it and found I couldn't. I think there is a bale trailer out there that you can do that with. Let us know in the comments if there is. I would for the IT runner, this is of course. I would be intrigued to know if there is. But for us, this has not worked too badly today. Considering this is speed stacking, I think we might call this. That would be a good name for this video. Yeah, 15 bales on here swiftly, and I'm happy with that. There we go. That is all on there. Right, and strap them down, and away we go. So what we're going to do is this last bale here, to make sure we get 16 back, we're going to stuff one on here. And interestingly, our tractor has run out of, that's really intriguing. How much has that other tractor done? Let's have a quick check of that. Wow, that has run out a lot quicker than I expected it to. So I'm going to get that refilled. But that is... We're going to get this back now. Very happy with this. 16 bales straight back in a really quick time. What I'll do is I will get the rest of these, but you very much get the idea. This is what we need to do to get the rest of these done. We are going to put these in a big shed. I think we'll put these in the far shed. I think that will be the best place for us to do that. And we can just pull this up outside. We do have the money to get that refilled. And I will have to do that after this. I'm just going to pop over here. And we're going to stop this for now. And I will get that driver filled up in a bit. This here, we'll take that off. And this is going to be our bale shed. A good shed for this, I think. This actually looks like a grain shed, actually. Something like that. Seems to be the way it's constructed. But yeah, it will do well for us. Probably root crops is the other thing that I could very conceivably go in this shed. Very conceivably. Would make a lot of sense. Although, actually, thinking about it, my dad's farm, we had sheds shaped like that had equipment in it, to be honest. So, yeah, I am not 100% sure anyway that I look at that. And we'll do this 2 at a time. Whoa. Oh, that was close. We caught that on the front then. But that is good. And we can come in, and actually, that's quite a useful angle we've got on that. Because that will just go straight on. Like so. There we go. And we're going to stack these in the same way as we were stacking the ones on Lone Oak Farm. So we'll create a row of 2s to start off with. And then we'll create another row of 2s in front of those. As long as that one stays put, that's good. And then we can stack on top of those. And we won't need to go very high in here, actually. But yeah, I think this is more a root crop or a grain storage shed than somewhere where you'd normally store bales. Now, can we pull this all the way through? Do I dare do this? Yeah. Should be alright. As long as we come straight back, I think we'll be okay. If it pops through, I think we're going to be in trouble. Oh. Okay, lift that right at the top. There we go. Yeah, that was slightly worrying for me. But we got it. We are. And we're only planning actually we want to do half. We are going to be doing straw bales. So yeah, we want to do 3 and 3. So that'll be a good way to do it. Take that off. There we go. We do it that angle, we are going to run into all sorts of problems. So we'll take this in here, like so, and off. There you go. That is awesome. Very, very pleased with that. So yeah, as I was saying, the way we're going to stack this, now we do another row of 2s in front of this, and it means that when we put the next stack on top of these, they it doesn't pull away and start pulling the stack over, which is just, yeah, just makes it so much easier to stack stuff. And it's how they do it in real life. They will steady the stack behind with the stack in front. And when we've been doing stuff on Lone Oak, that has just made it really, really easy to do the stacking that we've done on there. Don't know how it's going to work with the end on picking these up, but we'll see. There we go. And so this one then goes in front of here. And I don't know how high we'll go with these. We won't actually need to go that high with these bales in here, because we don't have that many. But we are in a position where we're going to be good for the cows, and I do want to get the cows fairly quickly. It's just really, how many can we reasonably get? I'd love to max out, but they're not going to be, until we hit year 2, they're not going to make any money for us. Unless we get a mixed breeding milk stock. If we get a breeding stock, we'll make some good money on them as well. So, yeah, we'll have a look at our cows. We'll see what we can get. I think we've got pure milk stock, pure dairy cows on this island. So if we get a mixed set here, that would be quite good. And I'm beginning to get the hang of the breeding stuff in seasons, which is very, very useful to have a handle on, because you can make, especially with the pigs, you can make some really good money if you do the breeding setup. So yeah, right, last couple to do, like so. Go. So I'm just going to drop this down, because that will be easier for us then to turn around and pick up. And then we've just got the last 2 after this. There we go. And as I said, probably got a couple more trailer fulls to do. So the jobs we're doing on here, I will get these finished off before next time. But it gives you an idea of what we're doing here on day 6, ready for the end of spring, and we're going to be doing a lot of fertilizing and stuff as we go into the summer. And of course, we want a lot of hay bales actually, because we're going to want them for the sheep and the cows, whereas the silage we're only going to need for the cows. Straw, again, we're only going to need for the cows. So yeah, what we're going to be concentrating on going into summer is we're probably going to do an entire field of hay bales to get those done. But there we go. That is what I would call a successful first run. As I said, I think we've probably got a couple more runs to do for the hay. Let's drop this down, unload this, and we will be in a position then to get the cows. I didn't want to get the cows before I had anything to feed them with, because that is always not a good way to go. Although they will eat the grass out of the place, so that's actually quite a good thing in seasons. The grazing stuff. Right, there we go. This on top. 16 bales delivered into our shed, nicely out of the rain. So worst case scenario, it rains and we're stuck. I'm going to hook this back up because this is a job we're going to go and have to go and do. But we'll all be good. And there we go. So this is where I'm going to end this episode. I hope you've enjoyed sort of this straight up, no cut version of a video today. I've enjoyed making it. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.